let's start things off today with a rather aggravating Jiggy. That's right, I have 12 seconds to make it all the way over to this flight pad, and I'm not doing so well, actually, but it's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. Oh! Last fraction of a second, even. Whew! That was close, but I managed to get it on my first try. It's something that I didn't expect. I expected to get it to take actually a while to get it to work, but managed to do really well, which is awesome. So we already got one Jiggy done in this video. I'm just gonna head down there because if you remember, there are some feathers that I want to pick up. I'm up to 49. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, we got a Sir Slush over here, which is the mandatory enemy that appears in Gruntilda's lair after getting out of the world in question. I love Gruntilda's quiz when she says, random stuff like that. And I'm just going to kill these two guys here to recover the energy that I lost in Freeze-Easy Peak. And now that that's done, I'm going to head back down there to Gobi's Valley, which is the 6th world out of 9. We already spent a few minutes there just to go get the sprint shoes, but now we're doing it for real, for the notes and jiggies and everything else. So you should know how to enter Gobi's Valley by now. Oh, come on, I missed that jump. If I can't make it because of that, I'm going to be really pissed. Oh my god, it's ticking already. Come on, hurry up! Okay, we did it. We did it. So, Gobi's Valley. Right off the bat, if you turn around, you're gonna see a Jinjo. You probably saw it the first time I came here, but I didn't do anything about it. Anyway, this level starts us off in a small oasis type of area, and there's a tree here that is in not very good shape, actually. Needs water, and even though it's surrounded by water, apparently it can't even drink it. Will eggs and feathers help? For some reason, I'm reminded of that strip in Rare Candy Treatment where the female playable character from Black and White shoves a million feathers into her pig knife. I'm going to throw the link in the movie description because otherwise people are just going to ask for it. Okay, this enemy here, it's some sort of mummified hand. You want to wait until it slaps the ground like this and then ground pound it, and it's defeated. So, this bad boy here is Jinxie the Sphinx, which is actually a pretty appropriate name because in Egyptian mythology, sphinxes are known to curse people if they fail to answer their riddles. So, first, we're just going to be climbing up Jinxie. As you can see, there's a flight pad here. We're going to make use of that flight pad a lot in this level, so get ready to see Jinxie rather often. Anyway, we got our first Mumbo token of this level right on Jinxie's nose. And now, you want to head on top of these two cacti, and Jinxie is going to tell you that its nose is stuffed, so you want to stuff it even more? Don't know how that works, but anyway, okay, that's right, you only need one egg per nostril, so let me just aim a bit. And okay, this should be good. Okay, so we did it. I'll admit it, I really like Banjo-Tooie's targeting system a lot better than in this game. It's a real shame that I don't have it, but oh well, I'm gonna have to do without, I guess. So now we're inside Jinxie. The gimmick of this little area, fairly simple. You just have to feed these heads with an egg, and the magic carpet is gonna rise up. And right there, whoa! I almost fell off. You got a few feathers as well as, whoop! I thought I could make it to the next carpet in time, but oh well. I'm gonna pick up those 2 notes just so that I don't forget. Anyway, from here, it's all very simple. You just have to not miss, first and foremost. Okay, it's sort of odd because I totally missed that and yet it counted. The game's feeling generous today. So yeah, you just gotta do this over and over and over and be careful to not screw up. So, a random bit of trivia while I'm doing this. You know the Riddler from Batman? His French name is actually the Sphinx because, as I said before, Sphinxes are known for asking riddles. So, I don't know, just some random bit of trivia I thought maybe you'd be interested in. So here we go! We got Jiggy number 1! That's right, we didn't have any Jiggies in this world yet, so there are 2 more notes here in the corners I'm gonna grab real quick. There's also a Mumbo token and some eggs that I'm going to grab as well, while trying to avoid this hand. And okay, we got everything, so I'm just going to run like hell. Okay. So now we are done with Jinxie, but there are still some things that need to be done in this area before we move on. On Jinxie's tail, there's at least I'm going to call it a tail, sorry if it's not really a tail. On the tail there are some waiting booths waiting for us there, so let's just grab them because there are quite a few notes in that death sand. Is there anything over there? Just an extra life and absolutely nothing else. Okay, I thought maybe there were some things over in that direction, but as you can see, over there are some notes. So I'm not going to bother with the extra life. I'm just going to go grab the notes and... Whoa! Don't miss the notes! Come on! Okay, so we got also a Mumbo token over there, which is actually sort of a detour, since you gotta hurry, and it's ticking, the clock is ticking, come on, can I make it out of there? Yes! Oh, wow, once again, very close call. The waiting booths in this game just barely last as long as you need them to. Okay, so the first statue is over there. Sorry, I was just, trying to find a statue that we're going to need to go to soon. As I said, we're going to need that flight pad a lot, so we're going to get started on that. Our next Jiggy is going to involve flying through rings. Yeah, I think we all think the same thing whenever the subject of flying through rings is brought up. If you get through this ring, come on. Yeah, the statue is going to go down and another one's going to go up at another location. Now, where? Okay, it's all the way over there. It's not a very hard Jiggy at all. It just requires quite a few red feathers. Come on, get in there. Okay, next up is to the left of Jinxie when being face-to-face with Jinxie. From Jinxie's point of view, it would be to his right, but... And, by the way, yes, I know I could use the Beak Bomb to make things go a bit faster, but I'm not confident in my Beak Bombing abilities at all, and I'm not just talking... I'm not just saying this because I sucked ass at it in Freeze Easy Peak, but my previous playthroughs didn't go too well when it comes to beak bombing. So I'm just, and besides, it consumes a red feather anyway. So I'm gonna be content, just flying around, and slow and steady wins the race, as they say. So okay, this is between the 2 cacti. Okay, this is the last one. Only joking, mortal. Probably a reference to the fact that the first statue presumably offered us a way to instant win the game. Come on, if that's all it took to beat the game, it would be the easiest game ever. Now we're just going to have to go claim our prize near the flight pad, which we're going to need once again because next Jiggy, yeah, I guess we can do that one next. It's going to involve beak bombing a target above a pyramid, so I'm just going to refill my red feather stock, and after that we're going to take care of that. So, let's just grab these. 48. And let's get over there without screwing it up. 49, 50. Okay, so now that this is taken care of, let's move on. As I said in the last video, this is one of my favorite desert levels ever. Usually desert levels are rather dull and drab for the most part, but I'd say this and Lanayru Desert and Skyward Sword are probably my favorite desert levels ever. Because I don't know, I just really like them. It's you actually get the feeling that there is actually some stuff going on in this desert, and Lanayru Desert. Well, who doesn't love dropping bombs on top of enemies with the hook beetle? That's just way too fun to pass up. So inside this pyramid, it's nothing too difficult. It's probably the easiest of all the pyramids. So. Okay, I didn't miss any alcoves. The camera angles aren't very friendly if you're trying to see, if you missed something or anything like that. So, okay, we got everything on the outside. So, now this guy here is a snake charmer named Ruby. Yeah, sounds a lot like Rupee. I make the mistake quite a bit too. I tend to call him Rupee when in reality his name is Ruby. But anyway, what you're supposed to do, you see that little bowl spinning around there? Whoa! Well, the egg actually glitched inside the pot. That was actually pretty cool. But anyway, as you can see, there's a snake in there. You gotta fart, I believe, 3 eggs inside this bowl. 3. Nah, if it's not 3, then it's gotta be 5. So it's 4, 5, and okay, I don't know why we needed to do that for. I don't know why we needed to fart 5 eggs into his bowl so that he would start playing the flute, but okay, whatever. I'm gonna take the Jiggy and run. Not the most interesting pyramid in this level. It gets better from here on out, I promise. So, what are we gonna do next? I think what I should do is explore some more of the outdoor areas, and then after that's done, take care of the pyramids. So, now we got a few notes here. I'm just going to grab them real quick and be very careful to not fall into the death sand down there. It's not instant death if you fall down there. There are flight pads, but try very, very hard to not fall in there, otherwise you're going to be in serious, serious trouble, because it's not like the whole thing is covered in flight pads. You got to find the damn things first. So, let's just... Come on! I guess I'm gonna run around with Kazooie. She's a little too fast for that, but I guess I can deal with that. If I just let the camera... No! Camera! Okay, fine, I'm gonna do things this way instead. So, there's a switch atop this pyramid that opens the entrance, but as I said, I'm not gonna take care of that quite yet, because there are a few more things in this area that I want to take care of. This switch here makes an extra honeycomb piece appear inside of a cactus, and you gotta fly in that hole without hitting the cactus, otherwise you're gonna take some damage. So, magic carpet ride here. It's gonna take you to this little island where you're going to meet Gobi, the character who this desert is named after. So now that we've freed Gobi, he's gonna give us a Jiggy, and he says that he's going to a place where he can cool down a bit. And the only place in a desert where you can sort of cool down is, of course, an oasis. And now I'm just going to wait for my lift to come back. I don't know why they feel the need to have the magic carpet disappear and then reappear. Why not have it just stop at that spot? I don't really get it. Whoa! I was talking about it, and I almost got caught. Well, I guess that's the point. They wanted to make it a little more jerkish. Now, we got some notes that I guess would be easy to miss out on, so I'm going to grab them real quick.